All right, it's Kaya and Jeremy. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you're there. All right, we're making some risotto and steak today. So we've chopped up some onions. We're grating up some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, the dog's being bad downstairs. And we are getting ready to make the risotto. So I'm heating up some vegetable broth there that I'd made, getting some oil ready for cooking all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
some salt, and
Making the broth.
so there we go. We got some rice ready to go, sushi rice. Put that onion in.
Cook it up.
Hmm.
Fry it.
Make it clear.
Mm-hmm.
Steaks.
Put salt and pepper on the steaks.
Yes. But in a second. First, I got to get that rice in there.
Mm.
Just going to get some color on that rice. There's your salt, Kaya.
And the pepper.
And that pepper with our cheap little pepper mill.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, like I turn the steaks over, then I got to stir the rice.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put more pepper on, then I got to stir the rice. There's that sushi rice. So just going with that. And then we start adding the broth. Man, that steam was so hot and it was right in my face. I could barely see into the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Should have had an even longer spoon for that first part because it was burning the tips of my fingers.
Yeah.
Also getting the steak ready here because the pan's just about ready for the steak to get cooked. But first we're going to put a little oil on it. This prevents the steak from sticking on my cast iron pan. And I like to use canola oil because it doesn't burn like olive oil will. And get those on the pan. I learned that recipe for steak from an octopus.
I don't trust octopus. I think they're weird.
You should trust octopus when they make you a steak. It's delicious.
But they've got a bunch of feet.
His name was Taco the Octopus. Well, yeah, he could do many things at once. It's how I learned how to work making risotto and steak at the same time. And look at this, world's fastest salad.
But you don't have like 8 arms.
Look how fast I make salad, though.
Does the octopus make salad that fast?
Probably faster. Stir, stir, stir. A little more of that broth in the rice.
Very continuous.
You know how hot those tongs got just there?
Probably very.
Yes. All right, so we threw the steaks into the oven to finish off some of the cook on that, get some more heat into them. And just keep stirring that rice. Oh, there goes the dog again. More broth, more stir, more broth, more stir, more broth, more stir. Got a little way of me on me there, so I had to put a lot of broth in and really stir hard because it was burning to the bottom otherwise. It starts to stick and you have to get it off before it burns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting the table set a little bit. Get that steak out. I think it's sitting on the other side of the pot there on the oven. All right, we start adding that cheese.
That's the good part.
All that Parmesan cheese, get that in there.
Mm.
Takes so long in real life. It looks like it takes no time at all in the video.
Yeah.
What do you think of those steaks?
They were pretty good. They look pretty good.
They look pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit overcooked, but I think they were still pretty delicious. And just checking that risotto every time I go back to it now to make sure it's cooking through. A little bit of broth left over. And yeah, just enjoying that risotto as it cooks. Time to plate up the steaks. Get the salad dressing and last stuff on the oven or off on the table. Get that risotto off the oven, stirred up and off the oven. Call supper and everybody eats risotto.
Yay.
And steak. There goes the dog.